Good evening, everyone, and warmly welcome to the second session of the InvestIQ 2.0, a webinar series organized by the Rotaract Club of University of Peradeniya. Recognizing the immense potential of the digital world, we have launched the InvestIQ 2.0 to equip students with the knowledge and skills needed to thrive in the digital economy. So, first of all, I would like to invite Dr. Chamdita Mahil, Secretary of the Rotaract Club of University of Peradeniya, to welcome you all.
Hello, hope I'm audible. So good evening, everyone. So yeah, first of all, it's a pleasure to welcome all of you to the second session of InvestIQ. And a special welcome goes to Mr. Bhathiya Seneviratne, our esteemed speaker, and so a researcher and a lecturer at University of Sri Jayatanpura. So if I may say a few words on today's topic, AI is a quite vast subject, yet when it comes to content creation, I think most of us have used AI in some form in our life, whether for photos, essays, or reports. So, as retractors and more importantly, as scholars, I believe this session will be incredibly valuable for all of us, learning how to effectively use these tools to our advantage. So anyway, I won't take much of your time, so I'll leave you to enjoy the session. So yeah, I hope you all have a very fruitful experience. So thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Chamdita. Next, I am delighted to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, Mr. Bhathiya Seneviratne. Mr. Bhathiya Seneviratne is a lecturer and researcher at the University of Sri Jayawardenepura. Before moving into the academic, he worked as a software engineer for several years, and his research focuses on the artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces. Mr. Bhathiya is passionate about creating new AI solutions that improve how humans interact with computers, aiming to make important contribution to these fields. Throughout the session, please feel free to type your questions into the chat box, and we will address them during the Q&A session later. So, without further delay, let's give a warm welcome to today's our guest speaker, Mr. Bhathiya Seneviratne.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, as you mentioned, I'm Bhathiya Seneviratne, and I'm from Kandy actually. So, currently, I'm working at University of Sri Jayawardenepura as a lecturer and also as a AI researcher. At the moment, I'm reading my MPhil degree here at University of Sri Jayawardenepura. Okay, so let's start our session. I'm going to stop the video now. Okay, you can see the screen now, right?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay, now today we are going to talk about AI-driven content creation. Under this topic, we are going to talk about the opportunities, challenges, and real-world applications. Now, before we go to the topic, let's see what is artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, I believe majority of you already heard about this term, artificial intelligence. Now, the basic idea of artificial intelligence is to simulate human behavior. Okay. Now, as it says, simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. Now, this is the basic idea of artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, when we go to the artificial intelligence or the things within the artificial intelligence, we can see there is machine learning and deep learning. Now, these are another two research fields within the artificial intelligence. I'm not going to explain all the stuff here since we are focused on content creation with AI. Okay, but it is better to learn about this stuff if you are interested. Okay, so when we come to the AI in content creation, it refers how we can use these advanced technologies like machine learning and neural networks to generate, assist, or enhance the different types of content. Now, different type of contents means we can actually create text, video, audio, images, all these contents using these machine learning and neural networks. Okay, and it is better to study about the history first. Now, if we talk about artificial intelligence, the basement was started in 1950s with the Alan Turing's work. I believe some of you already know about him, Alan Turing. There is a movie called Imitation Game about his life, about his work. Very impressive movie. Just watch it. And in 1980s, we are having rule-based systems. It means the systems we programmed using the if-else conditions. Okay, actually, these machines are actually not works as the systems that we are using nowadays. These are very primary systems. In early 2000s, the industry emerged with machine learning and NLP algorithms. Now, when it's come to the 2010, the AI generated content goes mainstream because in 2010, a lot of advanced algorithms has been produced. Okay, then in 2020s, AI as a creative collaborator in our nowadays platforms. Okay, now I'm going to skip into the 2017 again. Back in 2017, there was a research paper which was published by scientists at Google. The paper name is Attention is All You Need. Okay, now this paper, it's actually changed the face of artificial intelligence. This paper introduced a new model which using self-attention mechanism. Okay, and this paper actually put the basement or the foundation for the BERT and GPT models. I believe you heard the term ChatGPT, and that ChatGPT is actually based on this self-attention mechanism. Okay, so this paper is a milestone in the field of artificial intelligence. And actually, this paper, because of this paper, now we have transformer models. Now, this is the transformer model, which is embedded into all the large language models that we are using nowadays, ChatGPT, Gemini, BERT, likewise, and also all the image generation algorithms such as Dale is using transformer models. So you can see there are two parts in this model. We have encoder and decoder. And actually, this model helps to generate a lot of different types of outputs. Now, using the same model, but if you train this model on different data sets, you can create different outputs. For an example, if you train this model using text, you can get text outputs. If you train this model using pixels, it can create images likewise. Okay, so transformer models actually a type of AI architectures that can understand and generate human language also. Okay, so this model is very important because majority of the systems that we are using today is built with this basic building block. Now, when we consider about these transformer models, the inputs of transformer models are important because they determine how well the model can understand and generate content. Okay, so if the input inputs are clear and relevant, then the model can produce better responses. So when you're using these types of models and also these kind of systems, you have to careful about the input phrases. Now, in nowadays, we call these input phrases as prompts. So there's another topic in AI nowadays, prompt engineering. It is all about how to communicate with these models. Now, as the slide says, a prompt for large language model or transformer models typically includes the instruction or question you want to answer or discussed. Now, there are three types of prompts in this prompt engineering. First one, question format. You can ask a question from these models, okay? For an example, I have added a phrase here. Can you explain how the fast Fourier transform or FFT works in simple terms? So if you feed this prompt into your LLM, it will give you an answer. Then in the second format, task format, in this format, you are giving a command or you are ask the large language model to perform a task. Now here you can see the phrase, it says, write a story about a person who learns to code in Python while traveling the world. Okay. Now these are some examples for prompts. And also the creative format. You can ask your model to describe a futuristic city where nature and technology coexist harmoniously. Now, these are the prompts, okay? Now, here, when you're creating a prompt, you have to consider several things. Now, if you look at this prompt here, it says, write a short story about a young girl who discovers a hidden garden in her backyard. Describe the garden's magical features and the adventures she has there. Include details about the plants, creatures, and emotions she feels as the explorer this secret world. Now, this is a fine prompt. If you feed this prompt into your ChatGPT or Gemini or Bird models, uh, those models will give you a very beautiful outcome. Now, if you look at this prompt, you can see there is a clear objective. Okay, now the objective is it specifies that the task is to write a short story and giving the writer a clear direction. Okay, so based on this prompt, our model can get a better idea about what we are asking. And also, if we focus about the character, uh, this prompt, it introduces a young girl. Okay, now it allow our model to explore her personality and emotions throughout the narratives. And also, if we consider about the theme here, the theme is the word adventurous, and the theme is kind of a magical theme. Okay, so because of this word adventurous, the theme become some sort of a exploration. So when you are planning to using these ChatGPT or all of these LLM models, it is better to careful about these prompts. Okay. Now I have another sample prompt here. It says a lone astronaut exploring the surface of a distant moon with the curve of a blue planet visible in the sky. The spaceman stands beside a futuristic rover, looking out over a barren, rocky landscape as stars twinkle about in the dark, endless space. Now, I'm going to show how we can use this prompt in our applications to create content. Okay, but before that, we should talk what are the contents that we can create using AI. Okay, so there are 5 types of contents. Now here, we are going to talk about written articles, how we can create visual arts, and also videos, music, and interactive media. Now, these are the main 5 fields that we can create contents using AI. Okay, written articles. When we consider about the written articles, actually AI-driven tools increasingly used to generate these articles nowadays. I believe majority of you already have used ChatGPT at the moment. Okay, and also these models can create product descriptions, news, essays, and also research papers. Now, actually, as a researcher and as a scientist, I'm asking my students to not to use these models when you are writing research papers in your early career, because it is okay to use these tools, but do not depend on these tools 100%. Okay. Now, what are the advantages here by using these tools? First one is we can create automated content. Okay. Now, these AI powered tools like natural language generation or NLG, they can automatically create articles, and also they can summarize things, summarize text inputs. So practically, it saves a lot of time. And also, we can use these tools as a grammar checkers. And also, I believe majority of you already have used Grammarly and also Quillbot. Now, these tools can check errors, and also they can help writers to improve their content. Okay. And also, these tools also act as research assistants, because these tools nowadays can analyze data. I believe a majority of you already heard about ChatGPT-4. Okay, GPT-4 model, it can actually analyze data. So they can work as research assistants. And also, these models, these AI models, they can structure our content. Okay. Now, AI can assist in outlining articles by suggesting logical structures, headings, or subtopics. Now, if you provide a text to the ChatGPT and ask to create subtitles based on that given text, this model will give you a proper outline of your article. Okay. And also, by using these uh, models, you can target a specific audience. Okay. So, as it says, AI can analyze readers' preferences and suggest tone, style, or content adjustment to cater articles to specific audience demographics, making the writing more impactful with less manual effort. Now, actually, if you are targeting a minor group like students between age 10 to 15, you can ask your model to write the content which is appropriate to that specific age range. So the model will give you that kind of a appropriate output for those audience. Now, these are several tools. I think you know this logo. It's OpenAI's ChatGPT, and also there are Copy AI, Jasper, WriteSonic. All of these tools are text-based AI models. They can generate text-based content. So next, I have added a small recording here. This is how you can use ChatGPT. If you are not familiar with ChatGPT, this is how you can use ChatGPT. You can simply insert a prompt here, and the model, the transformer model or LLM, will give you a well-structured output like this. Okay. So this is an example for text generation using AI. And if we go to the visual arts, now AI can create images or painting or photorealistic images. But the thing is, these models use neural networks, and these neural networks creating this art using existing data sets. Okay, so some images can be little bit familiar to your eyes. So what is the advantage here? You can actually you can get automated images. Okay, so AI tools can generate visuals, artwork, or design elements based on text description or user inputs. Now, these I'm going to show you a practical work here in our upcoming slides. So you will see these generated outputs, these generated images, they're actually awesome. You can use it for any kind of your content, any kind of your works. Okay, and also we have AI assisted design tools nowadays. I believe you heard the term, you heard the company Adobe. Now Adobe has introduced Sensei software which can generate images using the text prompts. And also there are some AI based filters and brushes also. Okay. And also you can edit images using these AI models. Now there is a website called Remove BG. You can remove background, the unwanted backgrounds of your images using this Remove BG platform or website. That website uses a model to identify these backgrounds. And when we consider about the styles, AI can apply different artistic styles to your images. Okay, they can blend these styles with the content you are asking these models to create. So they can add a lot of different textures, effects to your uh, images. And also, as we discussed previously, these models can also create personalized art creations, and you can actually create logos, advertisements, or anything, any desired outputs using these models. Now, these are few companies which provide in the service based on this art generation. Uh, this is OpenAI's DLE platform. We have Artbreeder, Runaway ML, and also Adobe Sensei. Now, next I have added another platform called OpenArt, which can generate images based on your prompts, based on your text. Now, I have shown you a text before, a sample prompt about an astronaut. Okay, so here I'm going to add that prompt to this box here. A lone astronaut exploring the surface of a distant moon. Then I have created the create button, and the system, this website, will generate images. Now here you can see all the details in our prompt has been considered when these images are created. You can see astronaut, and also you can see some rocky landscape, and our prompt says there should be a blue planet visible in the image. So all of these key or text values has been considered when these images when creating these images. Okay, next we have videos You can also create videos using these large language models. The automate scripts generation, scene selection, editing, and adding special effects. These models can add these features to your outputs. And also, you can create new videos using pre-existing footage and optimize formats for various platforms. So there are several advantages here also. You can automate video editing, and it will save you a lot of time. Now, when you consider about 2010, 2015, I was interested in creating animation videos back then. So the software that I have used was Maya, and also I have used Blender. But the thing is, when we are trying to create an animation, it takes huge amount of time. Okay, you have to learn a lot of stuff, like you have to learn about uh, rigging processes, you have to learn about geometries likewise. But with these models, you can easily create these videos by simply providing a text prompt. And also, these models can summarize content. Now, if you feed a video to these models, these models can create summaries or highlight the key points that are happening inside these videos. Okay, so it's also another huge advantages for editors. And also, these models, they can actually generate visual effects. Now, I believe some of you have seen action movies and also 3D animation movies. Now, there are a lot of things such as motion tracking, object removal, background replacement. So, these models can easily identify the things within a video, and they can replace these items and things using the advanced technology of this AI. And also, these models can provide automated subtitles. Now, if you go to the YouTube while you are watching a video, there is a small button in the bottom right corner called CC. Okay. Now, this CC, sometimes when you click on this CC, it will generate a caption or subtitles to your video. Now, most of the time, this happens because of these AI models. They can listen to the content within that video, and then based on that sound, they simply create outputs or subtitles. And also, you can create personalized videos. For an example, if you are trying to create a brand, you can create your own advertisement videos using these models. Now, we have several websites or products which we can use to create videos. Now, here I have created a video using the same prompt that I have shown you earlier. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to paste that prompt here: a lone astronaut exploring the surface of a distant moon. And I'm going to click on this proceed button. It will take some time. Yeah, it will take some time, but compared to the earlier days, it took around more than 6 hours to render this kind of image or output or video. Okay, I think some of you have used Maya or Blender, it will take huge amount of time to render this kind of output. Now here you can see, based on our prompt, the model creates a video like this one. It has all the aspects or the things, key features that we have asked. It has a rocky landscape. It has a blue planet. Likewise. Okay, next we have music creation using AI tools. Now, this is another interesting field or use of artificial intelligence. You can create your own music. You don't have to know a big knowledge about music production. You don't have to learn about mixturing. All you have to do is provide a better prompt. Now, these models, they can generate new music by analyzing pattern and styles from large data sets. They can assist musicians with melodies, harmony, and rhythm suggestions. And also, these models can mix in and mastering tracks. Okay. And also, when we consider about AI tools like Amper and AIVA, these models, these these tools can compose original music by analyzing various styles. All you have to do is provide a good prompt. Okay, based on your prompt, these models can create original music or melodies. And also, these models, they can do real-time mixing and mastering. Okay, and also they can create melodies. And another advantage is these models can recommend music based on the notations and the sounds. Now, I believe most of you have used Spotify or Apple Music. Now, all of these services are using these large language models and these attention-based models to provide suggestions to the users. Okay, and also another advantage is these models can generate sheet music. Okay, now these are several services that I have added here. Now this is about TED AI. We have SoundGrow, Boomi, and Mewbird. Now here I have used TED AI. Now this before inserting this, before we go to the lyrics here, so I have used ChatGPT to write a song. What I have done is I provided the same prompt, the lone astronaut prompt, and asked ChatGPT to write a song based on that content. Okay, then ChatGPT created a song, and I have pasted that song into this lyrics box, and I have provided a simple song title here. So actually, this will take some time to generate these audio files. But here you can see this is the song that ChatGPT created. It says, on a distant moon where silence brings a lone astronaut walking through the plains. Now, after that, I have downloaded these audio files. Now, this is the song. I'll play the song. Actually, the system has generated two audio files here. I believe you can hear the sound. Is the moment where silence reigns, a lone astronaut walking through the plains. The curve of a blue world fills the sky, looks to the stars and wonders why. Out in the dark, where no one knows. Okay, that's for the audio one, and this is audio two. On a distant moon, where silence reigns, a lone astronaut walking through the plains. Curve of a blue world fills the sky. He looks to the stars. Okay, so that's how you can create songs using these AI models. Now, in past years, when you are creating a song, first you have to hire someone to write lyrics. Then you have to find someone who can sing. Then also there should be people who can play music. But nowadays, all you want to create this kind of output is a computer and a good prompt. So that's how AI changed these industries. Okay. So let's sorry. Let's talk about the challenges. Now there are several challenges when we are doing this, when we are using these AI models. Now, AI generated content often lacks the personal touch, emotional depth, and unique perspective that human creativity brings. So, the main reason is all of these models has been trained on large data sets. So, these models, they do not have any emotions. So, there is a downfall because these models cannot give uh, outputs which based on human emotions. Now there is a drawback here, and also the repetitiveness. Now these AI models can create a lot of good content, but the thing is, most of the time these content can be very similar. Okay, now I have shown you the images, 4 images that I have created previously, but if you look closely, all of those images are very similar. Okay, so there is a repetitiveness in these AI models. And also originality constraints. Now, AI models are trained on pre-existing data, so they struggle to produce genuinely novel ideas or concepts. Now, human creativity thrives on imagination and thinking beyond known data, where AI struggles to replicate. So, AI actually using the pre-existing data to create these outputs, but human knowledge or human imagination is, it's very different than these models, because as human we can create original concepts and original ideas, but these models, they are not actually creating original ideas. Okay, then there is a cultural and contextual issue. Okay, now creative content often involves deep cultural understanding or emotional insights. Now AI may miss these sublets. Okay, because these models, they cannot understand the difference between cultures, because all that these models see is data, patterns. They do not see any emotions, any value, any sentimental values within these cultures. So there is a downwards when we consider about the cultural aspect. And also lack of intentionality. Human creators can inject purpose and intentionality into their work driven by personal experience or specific goals. Now, actually, AI lacks the capacity to understand or embed deeper intentions or symbolic meaning in its outputs. Okay. And also, these models, they cannot adapt. Now, AI excels at pattern recognition based on historical data, but it may struggle to anticipate or react to emerging creative trends in real time. Now, these models, they are trained using the pre-existing data, but the thing is, the current trends uh, have not visible in that data. Therefore, these models cannot adapt. And finally, we have some ethical and legal issues. Okay. Now, the first one is copyright infringement. Now, AI models are trained on massive data sets, often contain copyrighted materials. Now, these models using these copyrighted materials to train their model. Okay, these companies use these copyrighted materials to train these models. So these models usually producing outputs which has copyright issues. Now this one is an example. Once New York Times sues Microsoft and OpenAI for billions because this ChatGPT, once it created an article name which has the same article name which was published by New York Times. Now, these are several cases. You can find these things on internet about these copyright issues. And also, there is a ownership issue in AI generated contents. Okay. Now, once you create a song or image or video, who is the owner? Okay. Now, the thing is, you used a tool which was developed by another company. Now, the data was generated by another company, but all you done is you just only provided the text. So there is an issue: who is the owner of this output? And also data privacy and violations. Now, this one is a huge issue when you come to the artificial intelligence. Nowadays, a lot of AI models, they are using, uh, they have been trained using a lot of large data sets, but there is no any visibility about these training scenarios. Okay, most of these companies, they are violating these privacy laws. And also, finally, the cultural appropriation. The thing is, as I mentioned previously, these models cannot understand the cultural aspect. So these models sometimes biased on the content. Okay, there can be some racism in the generated content. So that's all about the today's session. Do you have any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Bhatia, for your enlightening presentation. Your insight have been much valuable to us. During the session, there were a couple of questions from the audience. So I think next we will move into the Q&A session. So there is a question from Dasumi. How can creators ensure their content remains unique and authentic when using the AI tools?
Yes. Now the problem here is actually you can create unique content, but the thing is you have to provide a clear prompt. Okay, these models will create unique outputs based on your prompt. So you have to provide a clear prompt before you create any content.
Next question is, do you think AI will eventually replace the human content creators, or will it always play a supportive role in the content creation?
Yeah, actually, it is too early to go to this question because we are still in the early ages of AI. Okay, so but I think this is my opinion, but I think it will not replace like the human content creators. It will act as a supporting tool.
Next question is, what kind of skills content creators should develop to work effectively with the AI?
Yeah, actually, it's a good question. Now, if you have any background like Photoshop skills, After Effects skills, those skills definitely will help you to create better content because you can actually create components and assets using these AI tools. Then you can practically use your Photoshop skills to sharpen these assets. Okay, so it is better to have skills uh, before you go to the deep end of this content creation like video editing likewise. So it is better to polish your Photoshop, After Effects, Illustrator skills.
Another question from Oshada. How do you see AI changing the landscape? AI changing the landscape of content creation in the next few years?
Yeah, actually I think AI already affects the content creation at the moment because there are a lot of YouTube videos nowadays called faceless videos. All you have to do is create a prompt, generate a video, then you can take these scenes and create one large single video. So actually, in upcoming days, definitely there will be a huge trend for these faceless videos too. So I think AI definitely affect this content creation in the upcoming days.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, the people, everyone. Thank you for everyone for your active participation in the Q&A session. I think we have covered a lot of ground today. So